Hi everyone, Denise Hahn here, and I'm going to show you how to make this cute little vintage girl in a glass bottle. I've made two versions. I'm going to show you how to make just the basic one, but if you make jewelry, you can doll it up a little bit more. I use the following clearsnap products in this project. The number one is the glue gloss stick. It's like a lip gloss, but glue, which is invaluable for this project. I use Smootch embossing powder and Top Boss embossing pad in clear. You're also going to need a little vintage image and a little glass jar, which you can get from a craft store or at Etsy. You can find it pretty easy. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is just cut out a little border with our scallop scissors. Pretty easy. You're going to wrap it around the base of your bottle, leaving a little gap there because you're going to roll it up later and stick it back in there. Then you're going to take your glue gloss and stick it down and kind of smear it around the bottom base. Then you're going to take a pencil, wrap your little border, shove it down in that little bottle, and you're going to kind of press it with the tip of a pencil against the inside to get it to stick. Then you're going to cut out your image, and it's very important that after you cut out your image, you leave a little tab on the bottom because we're going to fold that back and use it to glue to the bottom of our bottle. Then I dolled her up with a little smooch. I used the pearlized on her base. And then I went ahead and I embossed the cork. Stick a needle through it. You're going to roll it in your top boss with your finger. Then you're going to stick it on the top. You're going to sprinkle real lightly some embossing powder. I like the clear snap because it's really fine. Don't get it too thick. And then just hit it with your heat gun and set it aside to dry. Then you're going to take your glue gloss again and you're going to stick it down in the base of your bottle, and then you're going to go ahead and add a little more to the folded tab of your little girl, and then grab some tweezers or some, whatever you use to stick her down in that base and get her where you want her. Then at this point you can add anything to the bottle. I cut up some really fine Easter grass and shoved it down in there. I put a little paper flower. You can really do whatever you want. I thought she needed something extra, so I added this little kite again with the glue gloss and a little string, stuck it on the inside, and there you go. Then I'm going to go back and grab my cork, and I used just a little eye hook ring and shoved it through the hole I made with the pin, and then bend it on the bottom so it doesn't come out. Then you're going to want to use some strong glue, and I use E6000 to hold my cork on. Then I just grabbed a nice piece of little seam binding ribbon and I added this cute little key charm I found to it. I tied it on, and there she is, all done up in her glory. I just tied a little knot on the top, tied the bow on, made it long enough to fit around my neck. With this project, less is more. You don't want to put a whole lot in the bottle because it just becomes muddled and you can't really see what it is you're doing. And here's my bottle hanging. You can kind of see how I tied the key on. I also made another version for if you're a jewelry maker. I just did the same thing, but I used some chain and I added a few little charms to it. And this one I made a cute little banner in the background. I used the glue gloss to glue those on the outside, and I added a little glitter to the bottle to make it sparkle. This is a really fun project to make. It can be a little frustrating to work inside the bottle, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. I hope you'll make an effort to make one of these on your own. You can find out more about my crafts at my blog at inmyblueroom.blogspot.com, or you can visit the ClearSnap blog or webpage at clearsnap.com, and they have a link to their blog there. And we'll see you next time in my blue room.